I swear there must be something in the water in Hollywood. So, as some of you may have seen, if some of you may know, Warner Brothers, the iconic film studio, is celebrating its 100th anniversary. 100 years of classic movies, TV shows, animation, multitude of things. Well, Warner Brothers Discovery to celebrate 100th anniversary with short film series that reimagines the studio's iconic films through a diverse and inclusive lens. Yeah, you just lost me right there, Warner Brothers. With 100 years having passed since it's opened its doors to filmmakers and audiences alike, Warner Brothers has announced that it will be ringing in its anniversary with a short film series that reimagines the studio's iconic films through a diverse and inclusive lens. After all, there's nothing like celebrating your own history by attempting to appease those who unapologetically hate everything about it. You know, I took some heat for saying this, not in this sphere, but in a conversation I have with somebody by saying the three most dangerous words in the English language right now are diversity, equity, and inclusion. That person gave me just the angriest look, a blank stare when I said that. The series will see 6 of the studio's classic offerings remade with representative casting, storytelling, and narrative by a respective up-and-coming filmmaker, all of whom were specifically selected to participate by DEI industry veterans, including Warner Bros. Discovery's Senior Vice President of DEI in North America, Karen Horn, in collaboration with Warner Brothers Pictures executives, Visual Communications, Los Angeles Latino International Film Festival, Urban World, Sundance Indigenous Lab, Outfest, and Real Abilities Film Fest. Wow. These filmmakers, as well as the films they will be updating, quote unquote, updating, include Robin Cloud, Calamity Jane, Reagan Litton, Jack and the Beanstalk, B. Monet, A Star is Born. Haven't we done enough iterations of A Star is Born? I mean, are we up to like 5 or 6 now? Monica Moore Siriage, The Adventures of Robin Hood. Oh, can't wait to see that one. Juan Pablo Arias Munoz, Rebel Without a Cause. And I'm not even going to pronounce that last name, The Prince and the Pauper. These filmmakers will be mentored on the project by a number of the studio's veteran creatives, such as Arrowverse creator Greg Berlanti, Blue Beetle director Angel Manuel Soto, The Color Purple director Blitz Bezwale, Crazy Rich Asians director John M. Chu, Night Raiders director Dennis Goulet, and Crimp Camp co-director James Lebrecht. Further, American wrestler The Wizard producer Ali Afshar will serve as a consulting producer throughout the entire project. I'm so happy that they're thrilled with reimaging classic movies, classic stories under the auspices of diversity, equity, and inclusion. It makes me want to throw up in my mouth. We're absolutely thrilled to work with Warner Bros. Discovery's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion team to expand opportunities for a broader range of talent to realize their dreams at Warner Bros. Warner Brothers Pictures Group co-chairs and CEOs Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi said in a statement released alongside the announcement, "We can't think of a better way to celebrate the studio's 100-year legacy than investing in the next generation of great storytellers." Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't great storytellers come up with their own stories? They don't reimagine stories? And we look forward to seeing these iconic movies through their eyes. Now, I'll just stick with the originals, thanks. The impact of Warner Brothers films over the last century has been tremendous. They have shaped our culture and our understanding of the world around us, added Warner Brothers Discovery's chief DEI officer Asif Siddiq. In celebration of the studio's 100th anniversary, we are thrilled to empower these talented filmmakers to create a modern and diverse reimaging of these iconic productions as both a tribute to the original work and as a mechanism to remind us of the power we have to tell stories and direct and depict people in an inclusive and fulsome manner. Gag. At current, the short films are set to premiere on the company's newly renamed Max service sometime later this year. I don't know about you guys, but I think if I'm going to watch any of these movies, I will stick to the original classic adaptation. I don't need to watch something that's been updated for modern audiences or has DEI all over it. Like this first comment here, wouldn't it be a better alternative for Warner Brothers to all the other studios similarly celebrating their 100th anniversary right now and hoping for the next 100 years to just show the movies that made the studio great back then? Gee, what a concept. In the original form for it, the way they are. Looking at the selection above, I see some variety, and that's not unusual either. These quote-unquote Hollywood makers either just forgot or knowingly ignore it. They just ignore it. They don't care. Hollywood abolishes itself. Apparently 100 years is too much for one or the other. The maximum, anything after that, well, obviously defies the creativity and ingenuity of these Hollywood makers. This one's a great one. It's like the Make-A-Wish Foundation, except instead of indulging kids with terminal illness, it's for adults whose terminal illness is the color of their skin. That is exactly right. I've pointed this out with Ariel, the new Little Mermaid. I just pointed this out yesterday in my video. Please go and watch it on the Netflix Cleopatra documentary. I even pointed out the hypocrisy of the casting of two appropriate people in the new live-action Lilo and Stitch. The girl character is of Filipino descent, so she's pretty close. Even though the movie takes place in Hawaii, she's close. She's in the ballpark. But the young man they just casted is of Hawaiian descent, but yet their skin wasn't dark enough. Those characters were being whitewashed. So the hypocrisy of it all. I mean, the comments here are just great. Woke translation equals, we are told that we should hate the US and especially hate white people now. So we are going to rewrite our entire past to virtual signal to the race, gender, and sexuality terrorists that now run every institution in this country in order to not be called out as igots and ists. We are very willing, if not eager, to lose billions or more to show our total loyalty and worship to this cause. We look forward to all your tears so we can make fun of you and call you out on being igots and ists. Thanks. That's right. That's right. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. What are your thoughts on Warner Brothers taking 6 iconic movies from their first 100 years and going all DEI on them? Please, if you would, take time to like this video. share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when I post content on a daily basis during the week, Monday through Friday. Going to start doing a little bit on weekends too, just to help out with that YouTube algorithm. And again, comment down below. Give me your opinion. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. As always, I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody who takes the time out of their day to watch my content, watch my videos. And we will see you guys in the next video.